101.7 KSAM is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearcat Sports Network. This is the Bearcat Sports Network. It's time for Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. 101.7 KSAM has every dribble, swish, and squeak from buzzer to buzzer live. Now let's head down to the floor with the voice of the Bearcats, Rob Hipp.
All right, friends, a pleasant, good Sunday afternoon. A little Sunday basketball, if you will, here on KSAM and the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. I'm Rob Hipp, and today it is Sam Houston men's basketball from the Jacksonville tournament. That is live from Jacksonville, Florida. They will face the Little Rock Trojans here this afternoon. Well, Sam Houston men's basketball trying to come back after a loss after the shooting woes doomed the Cats. This past Wednesday night, Sam Houston could not rally back from a double-digit deficit in a 77-55 loss to Missouri State. That was on Wednesday in Huntsville at Johnson Coliseum. The Bearcats only 1 win and 2 losses on the season. They shot just 32% from the floor and 35% from three-point range in that previous game. The Bears were 2-1 now. They shot 47% and out-rebounded Sam Houston 39-33. We've talked a lot about Savion Flagg this season. He is the graduate transfer from Texas A&M University. He has been the difference maker so far for these Bearcats, but they have to have other players step up around him and have that supporting cast. Savion Flagg led the Cats with 12 points and 6 rebounds in that previous matchup. Jaron Cook had 12. DeMarcus Lampley and Tristan Ipe each added 7. Well, again today, though, it is live from from Jacksonville, Florida, facing the Little Rock Trojans for Sam Houston in this tournament. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jason Hooten to talk a little bit more about Wednesday's game and then also talk about today's matchup coming up here shortly. We'll step aside and take a break. Pre-game with head coach Jason Hooten coming up in just a few moments from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: Charlie's Used Cars, Domino's Pizza, Haven at Inn, Dr. Walt Lowe, Smoothie King, and Mike's Hard Lemonade. Thank you for supporting your Bearcats.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Rob Hipp here pregame with head coach Jason Hooten as we look back on the previous matchup this past Wednesday, a 77-55 loss to Missouri State at Johnson Coliseum. Coach, just a tough game back on Wednesday. The shooting really wasn't there for you guys. Just tell us a little bit about that previous game.
Yeah, I didn't think we played our best for sure, but I'm not sure yet, what our best is. We've got to continue to find that. We've got to continue to get better And I thought more than anything, we didn't make shots, but more than anything, we just weren't executing our offense and getting good shots. And, we got to do a better job of that. We got to get the ball inside more and create easier baskets for ourselves, which in essence will open up the three-point line.
Of course, heading in today in Jacksonville, Florida, in the Jacksonville Classic, facing Little Rock. How has travel been heading from Huntsville over to Florida? And just tell us a little bit about this matchup heading in today.
Yeah, we've had a good trip. Our guys have been really locked in and focused and, expected to be. Coming off of a loss like we did on Wednesday and getting beat pretty bad, especially at home, I think it tells you a lot about the things that you need to improve on and your weaknesses and also a few things that we did good. And so the guys have done a good job of refocusing and getting ready for our opponent today and a really good Little Rock team that's also well coached like Missouri State. And it'll just be a big challenge for us early in the season.
Now it's time for the Coach Newton's Keys to the Game presented by Emblem Properties Real Estate. Coach, keys to victory in this one.
Well, it's funny. I was just looking at my stuff when we played them about 4 years ago and 3 years ago, and a lot hasn't changed with them. Just personnel, but as far as the keys, we've got to take them out of transition. They really want to push the ball and get easy baskets and quick baskets. And then I think the second thing is, which I hope we've learned a lot from our last game, is they've also got a really good inside player, and we've got to do a great job of keeping the ball out of the paint and out of the post. And then I think the last key is us. We've got to do a better job today of executing our offense and running what we want to run and screening and getting the ball inside and all those things that lead to higher field goal percentage. We haven't shot the ball well because I just think that we haven't executed yet. And we've got to learn. We've got to learn a new group and learn how to play with each other and also learn everybody's strengths and weaknesses as the year goes on.
The Keys to the Game is brought to you by Emblem Properties Real Estate, who offers the customer service difference where our clients are number one. Coach, as always, appreciate your time and eat 'em up, Cats.
Eat 'em up, Cats. Thanks, Rob.
This wraps up our pregame with head coach Jason Hooten. More pregame coming up when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: Double Dave's Pizza, Emblem Properties, Enterprise Holdings, Fast Signs, Faust Distributing, and First Financial Bank. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp from Jacksonville, Florida, as we are here today. Sam Houston men's basketball trying to get back on track after that loss on Wednesday versus Missouri State. And they're going to have a tough one here today against this Little Rock Trojan team. Little Rock continues its challenging 6-game road trip, making the cross-country flight to Jacksonville, Florida for this Jacksonville Classic. The Trojans facing Sam Houston here today in the second game of the Jacks bracket. We should be getting underway here in just a few moments. And depending on the results of Sunday's games, Little Rock, they will play at either 10 a.m. if they lose or at 1:30 if they win. And for Sam Houston, kind of a similar situation. If they win today, they will play tomorrow at 1:30. If they lose, they will play at 11:30. Little Rock and Sam Houston have met 7 times previously, with the Trojans holding the edge 4-3 in the all-time series. The two teams last met in 2018, with Little Rock earning a 79-52 victory. That was at the Jack Stevens Center in Darrell Walker's first season. Well, this Little Rock's continued 6-game road trip takes the Trojans to 5 different states: California, Florida, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Arkansas. They're playing in all 4 time zones and traveling over 7,500 miles in that span. You talk about a Trojan team going up against Western Athletic Conference teams. They have a 39-14 all-time record against current members of the WAC. Of course, Sam Houston in the WAC for the first and only season as a member. The Bearkats joining Conference USA in the 2022 and 23 season. Also for Little Rock, as a team, entering the weekend ranked 8th nationally in both turnovers forced, just over 22, and a turnover margin of 9.5, while ranking 9th in both total assists at 76 and steals at 48. This Little Rock defense have been pesky in the early part of the season, ranking 12th in steals per game. So you heard about those keys to victory from head coach Jason Hooten. One of them he talked about, got to take care of the transition. They're going to have their work cut out for them in this one as well. We have our starting lineups we'll go over first for the visiting Little Rock Trojan team. The projected starters today, they'll start with the forward, number 1, D'Antoni Gordon. At guard, it's number 2, Alshon Evans. Also at guard, number 13, DJ Smith. At forward, number 25, Nicola Merrick. And also at guard, number 33, Javon Stulik. So again, the projected starters for Little Rock, it's Gordon, Evans, Smith, Merrick, and Stulik. And here is your Sam Houston Bearkats starting lineups. Turnaround jumper here, Tristan Ikpe starting early, and the Bearkats take a 2-point advantage. Find Lampley from the corner, weaving through traffic, the jumper, the two-shot, the yes! There it is, to Marcus Lampley for 2. Turn on the light. Over to Jaron Cook for 3. Light the stove, baby! It's Jaron Cook, and the Bearkats are on fire here in the first half. He pulls it back down, though. Oh, what a play by Javion May as he hauled in aggressively the offensive rebound and dropped it back in off the right side of the glass. Dante Powers, zing, zang, bang, there it is for 2. Oh, call Dancing with the Stars. We got a new celebrity on the court. It's Dante Powers. He's saying, I can dance just as good as you guys on TV. I do it on the basketball court.
At guard, a 6'7", 215-pound grad senior from Texas A&M University, number 1, Savion Flagg.
At guard, a 6'2", 195-pound junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, I'm Javion May.
At forward, a 6'6", 225-pound senior from Deer Park, Texas, number 12, I'm Tristan Ikpe.
At guard, 6'2", 170-pound junior from Starkville, Mississippi, number 24, I'm Dante Powers.
At guard, a 6'2", 175-pound senior from Phoenix City, Alabama, number 3, I'm Light 'em Up, Marcus Lampley.
That was, again, your starting lineups. Dante Powers, Lampley, Savion Flagg, Ikpe, and Javion May. And the teams are on the court now. Sam Houston and Little Rock coming up. We'll go ahead and step aside for 60 seconds. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp from Jacksonville, Florida. It is the Jacksonville tournament here today. Little Rock and Sam Houston moments away. Both teams on the court right now going over their warm-ups as the officials, coaches, see Coach Mudge out there at center court meeting with opposing coaches and also other staff members. The officials over by the scorer's table. A little bit of a packed house here for this tournament. Again, of course, in non-conference play. Sam Houston trying to get back on track. The Little Rock Trojans 3-1 out of the Sun Belt Conference under head coach Darrell Walker. He's the Arkansas alum from 2012. His record at Little Rock, 45 wins and 47 losses in his 4th season. His overall record, 91 wins and 65 losses in his 6th overall coaching season in college basketball. For your Sam Houston Bearkats, 1 win, 2 losses, 0-0, of course, no play yet in the Western Athletic Conference under head coach Jason Hooten. Out of the Tarleton State alum from 1993, his record at Sam Houston, 217 wins, 149 losses in his 12th season. His overall record, the same, 217 wins, 149 losses, again, in 12 seasons. Always enjoy catching up with head coach Jason Hooten, talking to him. And again, this season, got a lot of guys that we had to see depart, move away, but they did return 6 letter winners for the Bearkats, and we'll see if today they can get back on to that winning track. The senior DeMarcus Lampley, that's a guy to keep an eye on all season. We've talked a lot about Savion Flagg, but DeMarcus Lampley, he was the 2021-22 preseason All-WAC first team. He was selected as a 2020-21 All-Southland Conference team member and 5th in the league in scoring in conference, only games at 17 points per contest, and was 2nd in three-point shooting percentage at 41%. DeMarcus Lampley, of course, the Phoenix City, Alabama native, 11th in shooting percentage at just over 46%. The graduate transfer, Savion Flagg. He's a preseason All-WAC second-team selection, averaging just under 9 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 2 assists this past season for Texas A&M. Kind of going side by side in a stats comparison, this Little Rock team averages 84 points a game compared to only 72 for your Bearkats. Little Rock shoots 48%. The Bearkats this season struggling from the field at only 38%. From downtown, Little Rock at 33%. The Bearkats at 29%. And also from the free throw line, both teams a little bit of a struggle. Little Rock with the advantage, 69% compared to 55% from the foul line for Sam Houston. But Bearkats, one area that Coach Hooten talked about early on, and as we went through preseason and talked to him and then goes through a few games so far this season, it's been the rebounding for Sam Houston. That has been one of their biggest nemesis. Going back to last year, of course, it was a team that struggled with rebounds, but they have done a lot better this season. So far for Sam Houston, averaging just under 46 boards a game. They got to do a better job, though, dishing the ball out. And again, we talked about a lot of new players on this Sam Houston team. They've had some transfers, and that's an area that they've struggled with, is trying to figure out how to really dish that ball around. They'll get it as the season goes on, and that's why it's so important to have these non-conference games, if you will, before things get started. But they're only dishing out just over 12 assists per game. They're blocking just over 2 blocks a game, 8 steals. They allow 68 points on the defensive side. They allow opposing teams to shoot 41% from the field and 31% from downtown. The Bearkats are out rebounding their opponents at just under 8 boards per game. The assist-to-turnover ratio is just under 1. I've talked a little bit about Little Rock, but their rebounding side, just 38.5 rebounds per game, but they know how to dish it out. We've talked about this team, how they can move in transition, and head coach Jason Hooten said that's an area that they're going to have to work on, is the transition against this Little Rock team. They average 19 assists per game, 2 blocks per game, 12 steals. They allow 64 points a game from the defense, 42.9 from the field, 32 from downtown. They out-rebound their opponents on a +6 turnover margin and 1.5 assist to turnover ratio. As both teams, just a few moments ago, the public address announcer going over starting lineups, and teams have now separated. We'll go ahead, we'll take a quick 30-second break, and when we come back, we should have that tip-off live from Jacksonville, Florida. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays, with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Rob Hipp here, back at it from the Fabletics Jacksonville Classic in Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks for joining us. As Little Rock today will be in their maroon jerseys, maroon shorts, numbers in gray, outlined in white. And they've got Little Rock written across the front with the number in between the logo. For your Sam Houston Bearkats, in their white jerseys, white shorts, the numbers in orange outlined in black, the Sammy the Head Bearkat logo above them. Tip-off moments away, and here we are as Savion Flagg controls the opening tip. It'll go into the backcourt and into the hands of Jaden Ray. Jaden from right to left. He'll pass over to the right wing, looking down low to Ipe. Ipe from the free throw line, over to Savion Flack, thought about a three, now goes baseline. Zings this one out, DeMarcus Lampley from downtown. It's off the side of the rim, gets his own rebound though, takes a long two. This shot is an air ball. And here comes Little Rock moving from left to right. As the player there was tripped on his way into the front court, DJ Smith. He's a freshman guard, and a first foul here against Sam Houston very early in this ball game on the first possession by Little Rock. So Savion Flag charged with the first personal and the first team foul. And Little Rock will inbound this ball on the right side. They got it on their own side of the court. Into the hands here of DJ Smith, guarded by Jaden Ray. It's the battle of the number 13s here early on. Smith trying to look for something down low. Good defense here by the Bearcats. As this one dropped into the hands of Alshon Evans. He'll go down low into the paint. Finds... Trying to see, turning around here, and a jump shot off the mark for Nikolai Marek, but he gets his own rebound. Still no score, just underway here in Jacksonville. Into the backcourt is Evans for Little Rock. Now it goes back up top to Marek. Marek guarded by Ipe at the top of the three-point line. Got to hurry here, shot clock running down. Here's a turnaround jumper from inside the paint, won't fall for Alshon Evans, and the rebound to Jaden Ray as he'll bring it from right to left. Javion May into the hands here of Lampley. Lampley back over to Ipe. Ipe baseline, throws it up. Acrobatic shot, wouldn't go down as he scooped it from below, trying to go off the right side, didn't have the shot, and in the middle of the air, reversed it over the left side, but it wouldn't fall in. The ball goes out, and it will go right back to Little Rock. Again, no score here. 18:45 to go in the first half. Little Rock has it for the second time this afternoon here in Jacksonville. As Smith trying to bring it across the half-court line, finally does. Boy, bodies all over the floor here. He's able to pick it up. He and both Jaden Ray went down, drops this one off over to Stulik. Now inside to Merrick. Merrick loses the ball. Sam Houston has it. Javion May looked like he had a strip there. On the near side is May. He'll go over Lampley. Left corner three. Bam! Nails it. Turn on the lights, baby. It's DeMarcus Lampley from downtown. And the Bearcats have the early lead 3-0. Back the other way. It's into the hands of Little Rock. Spinning around here is Deontay Gordon. And he'll flip it in from just outside the semicircle for two. 3-2 the score. With 18 to go here actually 16:48 now to go here in the first half. As Sam Houston has it back on the right side, or on the left side now. Trapped in the corner is Lampley, and a whistle and a foul here called against Little Rock. That may go on Alshon Evans. So Alshon Evans does pick up his first personal. That's the first team foul. Alshon, the 6'6" senior guard for Little Rock. With 20 on the shot clock, Jaden Ray to inbound under his own rim on the right side. Finds Lampley up top, over to May, left wing. Now the pass goes to Savion May. Trying to work here, Savion Flag inside. He is blocked from behind, but the rebound, Javion May. Here's Flag, right side, yes! Puts it in for two off the right side of the glass. It's the rebounds turning to points for Sam Houston, leading 5-2 here early in the first half. Back into the hands of Deontay Gordon on the right side. Goes down to Merrick. Merrick back over to the right wing. Zings this one to DJ Smith. Now a left wing three. Buried it right there at the bottom of the net for Merrick. And so we are at 5-3 here. Sam Houston now should be 5-5. Here's a shot right here by DeMarcus Lampley. This one good from the right corner. And the Bearcats regain the lead. 8-5 as May, this one popped out of bounds. Alshon Evans there, as Javion May had great pesky defense, and it'll go right back to Little Rock. 6-5 is what they're showing on the scoreboard here, and we'll try to get that updated. There may have been a basket earlier that they miscalculated. We'll go ahead and take the official score sheet as it's showing 10-6 or 10-5, and we'll get that updated as we can. Sam Houston leading here in this ball game. Back over to Javion May inside, flips this one up. The shot won't fall, but he's fouled. No, they're going to call an offensive foul on Javion May. Tough break there for Sam Houston. It's the first personal and the second team foul for Sam Houston. Got an update. That score is 6-5. Sam Houston leading here in the first half of play. 15:06 to go in the ball game here in the first half. Little Rock will take it from left to right. Working across the center court logo with the right hand is DJ Smith, guarded by Ray. Smith over to the right corner. Pass dropped off here, trying to move around. Up top is Evans, double teamed as Sam Houston stepped up. A great play by Jaden Ray as he knocked it out of bounds on that play. It will go right back to Little Rock. And Sam Houston leading here. We'll try to get that score updated correctly. They're showing 12-5 in the book right now. As it goes into the hands of Merrick. He'll drop this one off over to Evans. Evans inside the paint. Shot's not there. Poking around for it is Sam Houston's Damon Nicholas Jr. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it will go right back to Sam Houston. The Bearcats to inbound here. Savion Flagg has it. As it shows on the official board right now, 8-5. Sam Houston in the driver's seat. Jaden Ray brings it from right to left. Drops this one off over into the hands of Ipe. Ipe sings it down low to Savion Flagg, but he's blocked for a second time. And right back into the hands of Little Rock. Here DJ Smith now drops the pass off, driving inside, floats this one up from inside the paint as Evans. It won't fall. May. Actually, Ipe with the rebound. Goes back over to Damon Nichols Jr. had it for a moment. Here is Jaden Ray back over to Ipe. Now right wing Lampley. Lampley trying to work inside from the right. Good pass down low. Good ball movement and slam it down. Savion Flagg from the hands of Tristan Ipe. Well, the official score sheet, I'm going to call it off the official score sheet, friends. 12-5, Sam Houston leading by 7. As Little Rock has it back on the right side. It is Merrick. He's guarded by Ipe up on the left wing. Pass goes down to Gordon. Gordon on the right wing. He'll flip inside. Gets one partially stripped. Gets his own rebound. Blocked from behind by Ipe. And here come the Bearcats. It's Lampley one-on-one. He'll zing it inside. Right side. That one blocked as it goes down. And a foul's on a play. Lampley went down pretty hard here. And hopefully he will hop right back up. We'll go ahead and take a media timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Bearcats leading 12-5 with 15:06 to go here in the first half from Ben Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp from Jacksonville, Florida. Bearcat men's basketball leading Little Rock here in the Jacksonville Classic, 12-5. Again, 15:06 to go here in the first half of play. So far for Sam Houston in this ball game, a lot better shooting from the field. 5 for 11, 45%. They're 2 of 4 from downtown as Lampley has went 2 for 3 from the three-point line. Bearcats have 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. They do have 2 team fouls to start this game and 1 turnover. For Little Rock, shooting 3 of 8 at 37% from the field. They only jacked up 1 3 so far. Before that first break, it was Stulik. He's 1 for 1. Stulik and Merrick with 3 points apiece, 2 points for Gordon. And that's where we sit at 12-5 here is the score. For Sam Houston, Savion Flagg with 4 points, but Lampley, he needed a turnaround night. And Lampley so far, the leading scorer here for Sam Houston, with 8 points in this ball game so far. So it's good to see that for DeMarcus Lampley, as we were hoping to see him rebound. This is a young man that is able to take care of business, and we'll see if he can continue his hard work here again tonight. Again, 12-5 the score, 15:06 to go. We're still in that timeout as Sam Houston runs back out onto the court alongside Little Rock Trojan team. Whistle will get this one back in bounds as Little Rock has it here. They'll move from left to right again. Sam Houston leading 12-5 here in the first. As Hondrick brings it into the front court. From right to left. A couple of new players out here for Little Rock, by the way. Goes back up top to Merrick. Merrick, this one poked away, but he's able to hold on to it. May with the pesky defense. Now back on the court. Again, Sam Houston knocks it away, but it still remains with Little Rock. Here's a pass, and it's intercepted by Tristan Ipe. Into the backcourt, Dante Powers. Powers working a right-handed dribble from the right wing. Now back into the left hand. He'll zing it over here to Ipe. Down low to Savion Flagg. Flagg back up top. Lampley jacks up a three. Straight away, rolls in and out. It was halfway down the cylinder and popped out. And the rebound goes to Little Rock. They'll move from left to right, trailing 12-5 here in the first. Ipe out there up front on the defensive side. Andrick goes down low into the hands of Merrick. Merrick trying to drive off that baseline. He's double teamed. Flips it up off the left side. Foul and one. Tough break there, Merrick. It's a 6'10" senior forward. He had two guarding him. And the foul is called on Dante Powers. So that is his first personal and the third team foul. Merrick at the line here to shoot one. 12-7 the score sits as Sam Houston leading by 5 here in the first. Just over 13 minutes to go. Merrick steps up to the free throw line on the right side, takes a deep breath, also wearing a mask out there to protect his nose. He'll take a few dribbles, bends his knees, left-handed free throw, rattles in and good for Nicola Merrick. He's a good free throw shooter, 20 of 27 entering this game at 74%. It's 12-8, Bearkats leading by 4. I want to remind you the Bearcat fan text line is open. Feel free to text us. Let us know where you're listening from this afternoon. 512-522-9105. Again, it's 512-522-9105. It's Dante Powers will bring it into the front court. Kean Scroggins now onto the court for Sam Houston as he's at the top of the three-point line. Savion Flagg will take a three here from the right wing. Shot won't fall. Damon Nicholas Jr. with the offensive rebound. Savion Flagg from the left elbow. Still on the court. Ball's around, and we've got a jump ball situation, and possession arrow will favor Sam Houston. Great effort there by Savion Flagg as Isaiah Palmero, the 6'5" junior guard, was on him down on the court. So Scroggins out there. Savion Flagg will check out of the game, and coming in for the first time this afternoon is Jaron Cook, the 6'4" freshman guard for Sam Houston. Jaron so far this season in 3 games, he is averaging 8 points a game. As Dante Powers will inbound for Sam Houston, leading 12-8. Kean Scroggins has it up top, and Scroggins fouled here. We'll see who this goes on. It may be on Isaiah Palmero. So the second foul here by Isaiah Palmero, and already the third team foul. The Bearcats will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Here's Lampley, left wing, rattles in and drops from downtown. Light him up to Marcus Lampley for 3. And the Bearcats lead 15-8 here in the first with 12:19 to go. Isaiah Palmero for Little Rock back over the right side. He'll find Vasovic, who checked in a little bit earlier. Back over the right wing, Palmero. This one poked away, still into the hands of the Trojans. Back up top is Palmero. As he works a crossover dribble, Dante Powers guarding him. Now over to the left wing. Here's a 2-point shot just inside that left wing, and it won't fall. Rebound. Lampley had the rebound. Here is Dante Powers. He'll put up a 3. The shot won't fall. Rebound goes back to Little Rock. Back over to the left wing into the hands of Evans. 15-8, Bearcats leading. The Trojans with the ball, though, on the right side. Palmero trying to work through 2 defenders. Step-up defense here by Sam Houston, something they practice very frequently. Here's a jump shot from about 8 by Palmero, won't fall, and a rebound to Jaron Cook. Moving it from right to left on the far side, Dante Powers. Quick right-handed pass goes to Jaron Cook, now to Damon Nichols Jr. Up top, Kean Scroggins. Scroggins puts it on the court with 1 dribble. Here's Lampley, left corner 3. Well, this one won't rattle home. Lampley has been hot, dropped that one though, and the rebound goes back to the Trojans. 15-8 score remains here in the first. Going all the way inside, and a blocking foul is called here against Kean Scroggins. That'll be his first personal foul and the 4th team foul by Sam Houston. And for Scroggins, a little slow to get up down here under the basket inside the circle. And so Kuba Kurwowski set to check in for the first time for Sam Houston. He's the 7'2" senior center out of Warsaw, Poland. Scroggins still down there getting a little bit of assistance from his training staff as Damon Nichols Jr. will help him up. May have just got a little bump there in the nose. And so he will head over to the sideline and get some attention. Boy, Kean Scroggins just been great to watch that young man mature with this Sam Houston team from last year. Had a great game versus the University of Texas a year ago. And Kean Scroggins already being a very integral part of this Sam Houston offense. And expecting him to continue to grow. He's the 6'7" freshman forward. As they're going to wipe up some moisture on the court down here on the right side. Want to remind you again that Bearcat fan text line is open. We'd love to hear from you this afternoon at 512-522-9105. Again, 512-522-9105. Let us know where you're listening from. We'll get to those text messages as this game goes along. They finally got everything cleaned up there on the court. Want to make sure that things stay dry. Jaron Cook, Kowalski, Dante Powers, Javion May, and Damon Nichols Jr. on the court for Sam Houston. Set to inbound here in just a few moments. Little Rock has it on the right side on their own side of the glass. They're leading or trailing 15-8 here in the first. Well, just a lot of time here to try to get this one set back in as Marco Lucic set to toss this one in. He's a 6'7" junior guard. Lucic looking over. The defense here by Sam Houston. He'll have to throw it all the way up top. Goes into the hands of Basavic. Basavic back up top to Palmero, guarded by May. Now over to the right wing, Lucic. Left wing, here's a three. This shot bounces off the back of the iron, no good. Dante Powers with the rebound. Powers in the backcourt, moves it into the front court from right to left. Working a right-handed dribble. Zings this one over his left shoulder, now the left corner to Javion May. Trying to drive left baseline, floats it up, good for Javion May. And the Bearcats extend their lead 17-8 here with 10:43 to go in the first half. Back over to the right side. Little Rock has it. The Trojans trying to find penetration down low. Now Palmero has it on the left wing. From the top of the arc. Pass goes over to the left wing. Spinning around. Now over up top. Bouncing in from the free throw line. Back over the left wing. Palmero thought about a three. Now wants to drive inside. Turnaround jumper from the left elbow. Rolls in and out. And the hard-fought rebound to Damon Nichols Jr. Here come the Bearcats with Dante Powers from right to left. Inside the paint, now flips it over to Jaron Cook. Cook, a quick right-handed pass to Kowalski. Back over to Dante Powers, crossover dribble. Left corner to Damon Nichols, down low to Kowalski, way up top. Here's Dante Powers from three, swoosh! And a nice three from Dante Powers, and the Bearcats coming alive here in the first, leading 20-8. With 10:43 to go here in the first half. Back over into the hands of Basavic. He'll take a three. This one a long three, bounces off the front of the rim. Kowalski fighting for the rebound alongside Basavic, who took that three, ran up to trace it down. And the jump ball and possession arrow will favor Little Rock. When we come back, we'll take a 60-second media timeout. Bearcats leading 20-8 with 10:43 to go here in the first half from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
For the best customer service and best deal on your new Ford, head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville, your No Bull headquarters. Thinking something sporty and great on gas? Check out the 2022 Ford Explorers and Expeditions. Don't see what you want on the lot? You can still get a No Bull deal on a special order with the assistance of your sales associate, or just go to BillFickFord.com. Click order here and design your new Ford today. Built for you, by you. Bill Fick Ford, I-45 South in Huntsville.
10:43 to go in the first half. It's Sam Houston men's basketball here on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network, leading Little Rock, the Trojans, 20-8. The Bearcats on an 8-0 run over the last 4 minutes, 16 seconds. If you go back over 8 minutes, how about a 15-3 run? And Little Rock is scoreless in over 4 minutes. They've only made one of their last 10 field goals and 1 of 4 from three-point land. DeMarcus Lampley having a comeback night here, something the Bearcats need. You can't just depend on Savion Flagg, and DeMarcus Lampley in this ballgame, 11 points so far, 4 from 7 from the field. He's 3 of 5 from downtown. The Bearcats have already hauled in 13 rebounds in this ballgame. A lot of friends joining us on our In the Booth feeds as well. Good buddy Garrick Long joining us as well. Danielle Hipp joining. That's my sister-in-law. Good to see you, Danielle. Wayne Norman, my beautiful fiance, Bridget Brennan. We are celebrating the birth of our new baby daughter. Love you very much, sweetheart. We got to come home from the hospital yesterday and just excited about that little blessing. We'll get back into action here from Jacksonville as Little Rock has it after the jump ball. Pass on the right side. They're on their own side of the court. Merrick has it. Guarded by Kowalski there out near the semicircle. As Merrick trying to drive inside. Now over to Palmero from the left wing. Palmero, he'll pass over to his teammate. Corner three, bounces off the iron. No good there. The rebound by Javion May. Here come the Bearcats. Dante Powers up front to May. Left corner three, Jaron Cook. This time the stove won't light as Javion May trying to put it back off the right side. That shot not there either. And here comes Little Rock. The Trojans have it on the right side, trailing 20-8 here in the first. As Palmero has it back over to the left wing. Bounce pass goes inside the paint. And turnaround jumper here from Merrick is no good. There was a foul in the court. We'll see if that goes against Bearcats. May have been on Dante Powers. It is the second team foul for Dante Powers and the 5th team foul for the Bearcats here in the first with just under 10 to go. Jaron Cook out there, Kowalski, Savion Flagg in the ball game for the Bearcats. Javion May on the court as well. And a quick foul on Jaron Cook on the inbound. Now 16 fouls here, the first personal for Jaron Cook. Little Rock has it on the right side. Pass goes over to Palmero on the right wing, guarded by Savion Flagg. Now he'll put it on the court. One dribble from the left hand. And a quick pass goes up top to Chris Walker, who checked in moments ago. Now the pass and the shot up off the right side by Lukic won't fall. And we'll see if there's a blocking foul here against Sam Houston. This time it was Javion May trying to take the charge. And it will be on Javion May. That's the 7th team foul, so now Little Rock is in the 1-and-1 bonus here. They'll shoot the rest of this 9 minutes in the first half. Sam Houston leading 20-8. Lukic at the line here to shoot the 1-and-1. Actually, I believe he's going to shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting. Lukic, the 6'7" junior guard, averaging 7 points a game so far this season and 18 minutes per game in 4 games. Here's Lukic on the first one, on its way. This one bounces and won't fall. So the score remains 20-8 as Javion May will check out of the ball game alongside Kuba Kowalski. And checking back in is Tristan Ipe and DeMarcus Lampley. So it's Jaron Cook, Ipe, Lampley, and Savion Flagg down in the keys for the Bearcats. Lukic with the second free throw attempt. Missed the first one. Here's the second one from the right hand. This one falls at the bottom of the net, and it's 20-9, Bearcats leading. With 8:26 to go here in the first half. Jaden Ray back into the game. He'll pass it over to DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley to Ipe near that right wing. Over to Jaden Ray, left corner. Jaron Cook drives in off the left side. Shot won't fall, but he's fouled, and we'll see if that was an offensive foul against Jaron Cook. I'm not sure there. They whistled this one dead. It may have just went out. Did not get any indication. I thought for a moment maybe an offensive foul against Jaron Cook. There was no indication. I believe the ball just went out of bounds. May have stepped on that baseline. So it is a Bearcat turnover. They've turned it over that's their first time they've turned it over here in this ball game. Palmero will inbound for Little Rock, trailing 20-9. Bearcats up front. The Trojans have it. From the right wing, drop it off over to Lukic. Now back up top, Palmero, left wing. Guarded here by Jaden Ray. Chest pass goes up top to Kevin Asawi, who checked in just a few moments ago. This one is poked away here on Palmero, goes into the backcourt. No backcourt violation, but they've got to hurry. Time running down on that shot clock around 12. As White has it, he'll take a 3 from the left wing, well short. Rebound to Marcus Lampley. Bearcats moving from right to left. Jaden Ray at the top of the 3, swing it over. Here's DeMarcus Lampley from downtown. This shot won't fall. And the rebound into the hands of the Trojans. On the far side, moving from left to right. Quick pass goes over to Palmero. Now to the corner, driving in is Osawi. He'll put up a shot, won't fall. He's blocked. And the foul actually going to be called here against Tristan Ipe. That's his first personal and the 8th team foul by Sam Houston. Osawe here, shooting two, bends his knees, right-handed free throw, won't fall. We're still sitting at 20-9 with 8:51 to go here in the first half. As Deontay Gordon will check into the ball game here for Little Rock. And Osawe, the second free throw attempt. Bends his knees, right-handed free throw. This one does fall, and it's 20-10. So Bearkats leading by 10. Again, with 8:51 to go here in the first half of play from the Jacksonville Classic. As Jaden Ray brings it into the front court from right to left. Works a crossover dribble to his right hand from the right wing. Up top, Savion Flagg. Over the head pass goes to Tristan Ipe, trying to spin his way down inside the paint. Loses the handle, but finds Jaron Cook for three. Won't fall. Jaron Cook has missed both of his three-point shots here so far. Bearkats holding on to a two-point advantage, 22-10. As they will go down low here to Market. He'll throw this one in, and it's good off the left side of the glass. Marchett's there with a two-point shot, 22-12. Bearkats holding on to that two-point advantage. Sam Houston back on the left side. It is Jaron Cook. Yes! Nails it like the stove from downtown for Jaron Cook. And the Bearkats leading 25-12 here in the first. Huge for Jaron Cook. Needed a good shot. Finally found one down at the bottom of the net. As Little Rock has it back here on the right side. Trying to dig into this Bearkat lead. Sam Houston has found some life here. As the shot missed there by Little Rock. Back over is Jaden Ray. Up top, Savion Flagg. From the top of the three-point line. Now from the free throw line. Drops this one down low to Ipe, and it's turned over and knocked away by Lukic. Back over is Little Rock. Left wing three. This one off the front of the rim. Rebound to Marcus Lampley. Bearkats have it here. It is Jaden Ray. 25-12. Bearkats have it. Jaron Cook on the left wing. He'll find a gap inside the paint. Flips it up just outside the semicircle on the left side. It won't fall. Here comes Little Rock. Back over from left to right. Huge block by Tristan Ipe on Lukic. Knocked that one out behind the rim. And that'll take us to a media timeout. 25-12 with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Bearkats in control. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Back at it from Jacksonville, Florida, the Fabletics Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston leading Little Rock 25-12 with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Several folks joining us in the booth this afternoon. Shout out to my good buddy Carl Schoening. Carl, good to hear from you, man. How about Dave Richardson? And Dave brought up a good point. 225 wins will tie the Sam Houston all-time record at Sam, presently held by Bob Marlin Hooten. We'll get there this year. That's Dave Richardson sitting in that. Appreciate you, Dave. Also, Garrick Long joining us again, and our good friend Jonathan Knobloch as well. If you've got a comment and you're in the booth with us, feel free to send those messages in our social media streams. Just comment. We'll try to get to those throughout the game. You can also text us, as always, on that Bearkat fan text line at 512-522-9105. Again, feel free to text us, 512-522-9105. Today's game made possible in part by our good friends at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B. As we'll get the whistle on the inbound here, Kean Scroggins back out on the court. Good to see that. We know that he had a little bump there on in between his eyes earlier on the top of his nose, and he's okay and back into the ball game. So Little Rock will inbound this ball into the hands of Marsick. Trying to work down low on Kean Scroggins, passes this one up, flips from the circle, and we'll see if we finally get an offensive foul here as Jaden Ray took a charge. And finally, against Sam Houston, they will get the benefit. So Evans with his second personal and the fourth team foul. And with just under 7 to go here in the first half, Bearkats leading 25-12. As Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court on the near side, moving from right to left. He'll quickly go to the left corner to DeMarcus Lampley, back way up top to Jaden Ray. Jaden has it on the left wing as Kean Scroggins trying to set a screen. Now a pass over left corner, 3. Savion Flagg raised the flag, and he's nailed it from downtown. And the Bearkats leading 28-12. The Trojans have it back on the right side. Lukic goes down to Marek. Back over Lukic from 3. He'll try to respond, and he does. So a 3 from Sam, and now a 3 from Little Rock. And that will make it 28-15 here. Sam Houston with it. Jaden Ray on the left side. Left-handed dribble goes up. Savion Flagg back over to Ray. Down low, tries to set up Savion Flagg, and it's knocked away. Here comes Little Rock from left to right. Jaden Ray guarding on that right wing. C.J. White, here's a 3 from the right wing. This shot is good for Javon Stulic. So Stulic with a 3. And it's a 10-point advantage for Sam Houston, leading 28-18. They're actually going to call that just a 2. So 28-17. Bearkats have not scored in over 2 minutes. They've got to find the basket here as it goes up to Damon Nichols Jr. on the top. Nichols inside. He's tripped up, and a foul here against Little Rock. He was trying to work on that right side from the right key. Tripped up. The ball goes out of bounds, but a foul. That foul there is called against D'Antoni Gordon. His first and the 15th foul by the Trojans. Sam Houston will inbound here. Jaden Ray on the left side under his own basket. Way up top to Savion Flagg. Flagg from inside. Now goes to the paint. This one knocked out of bounds there by D'Antoni Gordon, but they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Savion Flagg. D'Antoni Gordon was there on it, but somehow knocked it off the fingertips of Flagg. And Little Rock will get it right back here. 28-17, Sam Houston leading. As we're getting close to the first half, winding down, just under 5 minutes. Here is a pass down low, but a whistle before Mark slammed it home. And an offensive foul called against Little Rock. So the foul is called there against, trying to see who that was. In any case, it is now 16 fouls. One more will put Sam Houston in the bonus. 28-17, Bearkats back with it here and the lead. Down to Savion Flagg from the semicircle, flips this one up, blocked, gets his own rebound. He'll put this one back up, blocked again, gets his own rebound again. Back over to DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley floats it from the right side. Savion Flagg there to clean it up. And we've got a whistle and a foul against Little Rock. It's on C.J. White. That is his second. And the 7th team foul will put Sam Houston in the bonus. And a 1-and-1 coming up here for Savion Flagg. Actually, he's going to shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting. Savion Flagg, 7 points in this ball game. He'll put up the first free throw, rattles in and out, won't fall. Now Savion Flagg in 3 games, he has struggled from the free throw line. Only 38% entering this game, 5 of 13. Missed the first one, he'll try to get the second one here. Bends his knees, right-handed free throw, won't fall. Missed both of them. And hauling down for the rebound is Damon Nichols Jr., and a jump ball will give the possession right back to Sam Houston. Great defense there by Damon Nichols Jr. to give the Bearkats another opportunity, leading 28-17 with just under 4 to go. Jaden Ray inbounding. Savion Flagg, left wing 3 off the back of the iron. Nichols Jr. with the rebound. Back up top, it's Lampley. He'll take a long 2-pointer straight away. Buried it at the bottom of the net for DeMarcus. Light him up, Lampley. It's 30-17. Bearkats in the driver's seat here in the first half. As Little Rock brings it from left to right, Palmero working, actually that's CJ White. He'll work a crossover dribble, bounces it up top over to Marek. Back over into the hands of White, and it's turned over. Here's Lampley from the right wing. He'll take a long two-point jumper. This shot not there. Scroggins with the offensive rebound. Great position. Lampley from three. Bounces off the front of the rim. It won't fall. And Marek with the rebound. 28-17. Bearcats are 30-17. Bearcats still holding on to the advantage here as time winding down in the first half. Little Rock back over to the right side. Here's a long two-pointer from the left wing by Deontay Gordon. It won't fall. Jaden Ray with the rebound on the top side, moving from right to left. Kean Scroggins has it. This one poked away, able to hold on to it though. Jaden Ray trying to work inside from the left elbow. Wide open lane. Yes, good for Jaden Ray. Jaden Ray finds the lane and gives the Bearcats a 32-17 advantage. 3:18 to go here in the first half. Stulich has it. Back up top over to Gordon. Now turn around from the circle. Mark and one. Marsick there and one as Kean Scroggins trying to pull it down, and I believe that's going to take us to a media timeout. It's 32-17. Bearcats leading, actually 32-19 after those 2 points. We'll be back in 60 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp from Jacksonville, Florida. Sam Houston men's basketball in the Jacksonville Classic today. The Bearcats leading 32-19 with 3:19 to go here in the first half. DeMarcus Lampley with 13 points in this ballgame, 5 of 12 from the field. He is 3 of 7 from downtown, so a good rebound night here for DeMarcus Lampley. A lot of basketball continuing here for Sam Houston as the early season just underway. It's only the 4th game of the season. Tomorrow, either at 1:30 or at 11:30, depending on how things go. Sam Houston will face either Boston U or Northern Illinois. We'll have that call right back here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. And then on Wednesday, Sam Houston, they won't come back to Huntsville. They're going to go straight from Jacksonville here and fly out to Dallas at Southern Methodist University on Wednesday the 24th at 7 p.m. They'll also face the University of Texas on the 29th to close out November. That time still to be announced. And then they'll face Shriner to start the month of December on the 2nd at 6:30 p.m. And then finally district play, or conference play rather, will get started on January the 6th at Tarleton. So still a lot of time for this Bearcat team to really establish and find their identity. Little Rock coming out of the timeout, fouled earlier, an and one opportunity here for Nikola Marek. He'll bend his knees, takes the free throw shot from the left hand, bounces off, no good. Kean Scroggins with the rebound. 32-19. Under 3 minutes to go here in Jacksonville in the first half. As Jaden Ray, he'll try to work inside, flips it from the baseline over to Nichols Jr. on the right side. He'll flip inside the paint, shot won't fall. Rebound key with Tristan Ipe. Tristan Ipe had it back over to Nichols Jr. He'll go left wing to Jaron Cook. Cook over to Scroggins near the left wing. Over the head pass. He'll find Jaden Ray. Floats this one up. Good. Banks it off the right side of the glass for Jaden Ray. It's 34-19. Bearcats in control here in the first half. As the Trojans will move it back from left to right. Lukic, guarded by Nichols Jr. Bounce pass goes down to Marek. Marek trying to work inside on Scroggins. Now back up top. Here's a straightaway three. Bounces off the rim. No good. Scroggins goes down, but the Bearcats with the rebound. Jaron Cook on the near side from right to left. Into the hands of Jaden Ray, who had that lane jumper just a few moments ago. Into the hands of Nichols Jr. Quick pass goes back over to Jaden Ray. Now up top, Jaron Cook back to Jaden Ray. Jaden Ray, quick bounce pass up at the top of the three to Kean Scroggins. Finds Nichols Jr. Tries to throw this one over his right shoulder. It's blocked, but he's able to haul it back down. Kean Scroggins has it on the left baseline. Got to hurry here. 5 on the shot clock as Jaden Ray poking it around. Jaron Cook's got to put this up, and I don't think he got it in time. And that may be the first shot clock violation of the season for Sam Houston as time ran out and a turnover here by the Bearcats. But they're leading 34-19, 1:59 to go here in the first half. As the Trojans will inbound on the far side, back on the left side of the court on the Bearcat side, now moving from left to right. They've got it on their own end. Into the hands of Lukic. Lukic down to Marek. Trying to work inside on Kowalski, who checked in moments ago. Throws up a shot here off the left side of the glass. It's not there, but the rebound by Gordon. Turnaround jumper won't fall as it rattles in and out, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. See if that one's on Kowalski. Nope, it's on Damon Nicholas Jr. That is his second. And Deontay Gordon here with the first free throw. This one rattles in and good for Gordon. Gordon, the 6'7" junior forward, only 1 of 5 this season in 4 games from the free throw line. Here's the second one, nails both of them. 34-21. Sam Houston up front by 7. A little bit of a run here, though, by this Trojan team. Jaden Ray has it, Kowalski up top. He'll hand this one off over to Jaron Cook from the right elbow. Flips this one up off the back of the glass, won't fall. Hipp trying to fight for the rebound, and it goes into the hands of Stulich. Back up top here, DJ Smith, who checked in just a few moments ago on the right wing. He is guarded by Jaron Cook. Hipp poking it out of bounds. Actually, it was Nicholas Jr. Ball will remain with Little Rock, 34-21. As we are very close here to this first half ending. On the court for Sam Houston, Kowalski, Damon Nicholas Jr., Jaden Ray, Jaron Cook also out there on the court. And inbounding here is Lukic on his own side on the far side. Right-handed bounce pass goes up top. The three-point line, C.J. White guarded by Jaden Ray. High screen there by Marek. White works around it. Now the bouncing pass goes down low, and Hipp poked it away. Jaden Ray has it. The Bearcats here should be able to hold for the last shot. Jaden Ray stands near half court on the Jacksonville Classic logo on his own side on the left. Ray taking a few right-handed dribbles, trying to work out a high screen. Ray from the left elbow. Lane is there, right side off the glass. Good for Jaden Ray. And Little Rock will have to try to put this one up. Only a few seconds remaining here as the Bearcats leading 36-21. And actually have that clock off. There's about a 45, what are they calling it, around 40 seconds to go here in this first half. So there still is plenty of time. Bearcats may have another opportunity. As Little Rock has it on the right side, handoff Marek, working on that left wing. Drop pass goes to Palmero. Actually, it was C.J. White. Here's a 3 from the left wing. That shot isn't there. Shot clock is now off, so the Bearcats can hold for the last shot with 8.2 to go. And we'll see if they can nail this one in. Leading 36-21 as the first half winding down. Again, 8.2 seconds remaining. Tristan Hipp set to inbound this one way back on the Little Rock side of the court. Jaden Ray got to be mindful of the clock here, down to 5. Ray, high screen, Kowalski. Ray flips this one up at the buzzer, won't fall off the left side, but nonetheless, a good first half for Sam Houston, leading 36-21 as Little Rock went 1 of their last 5 and 1 of 8 from three-point land. The Bearcats, Jaden Ray, 3 of 4, and Sam Houston has a 15-point advantage as we go to halftime, 36-21. We'll take an extended timeout. When we come back, we'll have first half stats and more. Stay with us, friends. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
For the best customer service and best deal on your new Ford, head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville, your No Bull headquarters. Thinking something sporty and great on gas? Check out the 2022 Ford Explorers and Expeditions. Don't see what you want on the lot? You can still get a No Bull deal on a special order with the assistance of your sales associate, or just go to BillFickFord.com. Click order here and design your new Ford today. Built for you, by you. Bill Fick Ford, I-45 South in Huntsville.
The Bearkat Pavilion at Bowers Stadium is a new and exciting place to enjoy Bearkat football. Fans will find Smokin' Sammy's Barbecue, sodas, beer and wine, and a number of other food options from atop the southwest corner overlooking all of the action at Bowers Stadium. Bearkat Pavilion can be reserved on game days for pregame and or postgame private functions and may also be reserved for private events throughout the year. For more information about Bearkat Pavilion at Bowers Stadium, call 936-294-2701.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat Course in Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearkat Sports Network welcome you to the Bearkat Basketball Halftime Show. Now let's go back courtside with Rob Hipp.
All right, friends, welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida. It is the Fabletics Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston men's basketball on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network. I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us here on a Sunday afternoon. We're also going to have a little rare Monday basketball coming up on the network as well. That game will either be tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. or 1:30 p.m., and we'll know, again, that matchup after this one today. If the Bearkats win, they will play at 1:30. If they lose, they will play at 11:30. We'll have that call right back here on the flagship, so make sure that you join us again tomorrow. However, in this one right now, the Bearkats leading Little Rock 36-21 at the half. Bearkats needed a turnaround from the field, and so far they've shot a little bit better in this ball game. Still numbers that Coach Jason Hooten would not be impressed with, but right now we'll go over those team stats. We'll start with Little Rock first, and for the Little Rock Trojans, in that first half, shot 7 of 26. Great defense by Sam Houston. just all in the face of the players there for Little Rock. 7 of 26 for the Trojans, shooting only 27%. They were 2 of 9 from downtown and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 7 fouls, and also 7 turnovers. Again, 21 points total for Little Rock in the first half. For the Bearkats, they are led by DeMarcus Lampley with 13 points. Bearkats shooting a little bit better tonight, 15 of 37, just under 41% from the field. They were 6 of 16 in that first half from downtown. DeMarcus Lampley was 3 for 7 of those three-pointers and only 0 of 2 from the free throw line. So the Bearkats not able to get to the free throw line, but only once. It was Savion Flagg, who has struggled from the charity stripe about 35% this season. He was 0 for 2 in that first half. Bearkats hauling in 26 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks. They had 10 fouls and 5 turnovers in that first half of play. We'll step aside. We'll take another extended break. When we come back, we'll look at individual stats and more. Stay with us. This is Sam Houston men's basketball from Van Wagner on the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays, with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wiesner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory-trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wiesner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient, and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wiesner Huntsville.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest, conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville. The Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp from Jacksonville, Florida. It is the Fabletics Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston leading at the half, 36-21 over Little Rock here this afternoon on a rare Sunday game for your entertainment here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. As this tournament featuring quite a few teams from all over the country. In fact, 8 total teams battling in this tournament. Been a lot of fun here in this one so far. And in the Jacks bracket, the winner of this contest will play either the winner of Boston University or NIU, the Huskies. And so we'll know more about that either, again, at 11:30 or at 1:30 tomorrow. We'll go back and look over individual stats in this ballgame in the first half of play for the Little Rock Trojans. Their leading scorer was Mark in this ballgame so far. 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field. Stulich behind him, 6 points, 2 of 2 from the field. No players on that Trojan side in double digits so far. On the flip side, for your Sam Houston Bearkats, leading scorer, and this is good to see, DeMarcus Lampley has had a great game so far. 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from downtown with 5 rebounds and 1 steal. He's played in 14 minutes. Lampley Again, 13 points, 5 of 12 from the field. Behind him, the Texas A&M graduate transfer Savion Flagg, 7 points, but having a low shooting night from the field, only 3 of 10, 1 of 5 from downtown. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw. He was the only player for Sam Houston to get to the free throw line only once in that first half of play. Jaden Ray, he has picked up some steam, 3 of 4 in this game, 6 points for Jaden Ray. Jaron Cook, 2 of 5, he has 5 points. Dante Powers, 1 of 2 with 3 points, one of those, of course, a three-pointer. And then Javion May, 1 of 2 from the field with 2 points. So you add all that up, 15 of 37, 40.5% for the Bearcats in this first half of play. Well, a little bit earlier today, as we switch gears, we'll talk a little football here, even though it's basketball halftime. The FCS selection show was happening a little bit earlier today, and the 2021 FCS football championship bracket now set, as Sam Houston will play the winner of Stephen F. Austin or Incarnate Word. The Bearcats, by the way, they got the number 1 seed as expected, finishing the season a perfect 10-0. The ASUN Challenge champions, also the WAC Conference champions. Sam Houston has won 21 in a row now, and they are primed to make a deep playoff run. What's so important for the Bearcat football is all playoff games will be held at home up until the national championship should Sam Houston continue to win. For more information on tickets and more, visit GoBearcats.com. That is GoBearcats.com. So again, the first seeded Sam Houston Bearcats will face the winner of Stephen F. Austin and Incarnate Word. They're playing on November the 27th. The number 2 seed, North Dakota State. And that is how things are shaping up. So Sam Houston will not play North Dakota State unless they get to the national championship together. And that is how things are looking for this season's national championship. We'll step aside. We'll take 30 seconds. When we come back, we should have tip-off coming up. Second half about to get underway from the Jacksonville, Florida, and the Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Little Rock 36-21 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays, with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family member's perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because every life deserves to be celebrated.
This has been the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. We'll be right back with the second half of tonight's game on the Bearcat Sports Network and 101.7 KSAM.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Back at it, friends, from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston men's basketball leading the Little Rock Trojans 36-21. About to get underway with second half action coming up in just a few moments. Good shout out again to our good friend Jonathan Knobloch joining us today. Also, how about Rhonda Ellisor saying, "Go Bearcats, bring home a win." Appreciate you, Rhonda. So good to hear from you. Also, my good friend Angie Banks saying, "Hi, Rob. Congratulations on the new baby." Appreciate you so much, Angie. That is Mr. Kean Scroggins' mother. Always enjoyed chatting with you, Angie. Ben also saying congratulations. Appreciate you, Ben. Glad to have you back. I was not on the call yesterday for Bearcat football and the Bearcats' victory over Abilene Christian. Jason Barfield filled in for me on that one along with Brian Adams. So, again, appreciate Jason doing that. But, Ben, thank you, my friend. And also Dave Richardson saying, once again, need to play like it's 0-0 at half. Keep the foot on the gas pedal. Couldn't agree more, Dave. Again, thanks for joining us. As the whistle will sound, second half about to get underway here in just a few moments. Again, that Bearcat fan text line is open. We'd love to hear from you this afternoon. Feel free to text us at 512-522-9105. Again, 512-522-9105. Savion Flagg had a career-high 31 points and grabbed 11 rebounds in the Bearcats' 74-65 loss to Nebraska. The Bearcats trying to not go 3 down in a row as they picked up the opening victory of the season in a 97-54 victory at home at Johnson Coliseum versus LeTourneau, but then lost in Nebraska in a very close contest. Sam Houston actually had the lead through the first 3 quarters or so. Nebraska came back and won that contest on their home court, 74-65, and then, of course, on Wednesday, 77-55 loss at home at Johnson Coliseum, hosting Missouri State. But here we are in this one at the Jacksonville Classic as the Trojans set to inbound, and we will get things underway here in the third quarter, or the second half of action, as Stulich has it. And the quick inbound will go into the backcourt now, moving from right to left, and a quick foul here, and we'll see if it's on Tristan Ikpe. Tristan Ikpe with the foul. So it is on Tristan Ikpe. That is his second and the first team foul of this first half or second half of play. The ball goes over to DJ Smith into the hands of Alshon Evans. Turned over, Javion May ripped it away, one-on-one, spin around, and he's on the court. It got poked from behind, but able to hold on. Here's Savion Flagg from downtown, raised the flag for 3. It's Savion Flagg extending the lead for the Bearkats, 39-21. As we get underway here in the second half. Jaden Ray trying to knock it away as he's on the court in the backfield. And a jump ball and possession arrow will go to Sam Houston. So the Bearkats come out aggressively on the defensive side. Savion Flagg nails one from downtown. And then Jaden Ray with the defense, able to give his team another opportunity here. As Javion May will inbound the ball just in front of the scorer's table. He's on his own side of the court on the right side. Quick pass goes in to Jaden Ray, now to Tristan Ikpe near the right wing. He's guarded by Marek. Now the pass to Savion Flagg on the left corner. Trying to backpedal his defender in. Ball bounced around and stolen by Alshon Evans. Alshon Evans there with a nice steal on the far side, moving from right to left. His team trailing 39-21, just underway here in the second half. Quick over the head pass, goes down low, and this one, Gordon trying to go baseline off that right side, and it goes out of bounds. Good defense there by Savion Flagg for Sam Houston. 18 on the shot clock. 1 minute gone here in the second half as Little Rock will inbound, goes off the foot of Gordon, and it's turned over. Sam Houston will get it right back here, leading 39-21. 18:58 to go in the second half. Savion Flagg and Jaden Ray in the backcourt. Flagg set to inbound here, standing just to the left. The Ospreys logo on the baseline. Goes into the hands of Jaden Ray on the far side, working it from left to right. The right-handed dribble around a high screen from Ikpe. Flips it over his left shoulder. He'll find Lampley. Here's Flagg. This one, no good. Ikpe poking it around. Gets it over to Savion Flagg behind his back off the right side of the glass. It's good for Savion Flagg. Bearkats leading now their largest lead, 41-21. With 18:32 to go here in the second half. The Trojans have it back over the left side. A little bounce pass goes down low to Margaret. Back over to DJ Smith inside the paint off the right side. Good there for DJ Smith. 41-23. Bearkats inbounding. Savion Flagg will drop it into Jaden Ray. Has a left-handed dribble now into his right hand on the near side from left to right. Goes up top over to Savion Flagg. Way up over the heads. Back over to Jaden Ray. Bounce pass down low to Ikpe. Ikpe, he'll find May. Right side, yes! And one! Oh, baby, what an assist by Tristan Ikpe down to Javion May. And the Bearkats with an and one opportunity. We talked earlier about this Sam Houston team needing to find a way to dish out the assist. That is picture-perfect basketball just moments ago from Ikpe to Javion May. And May at the line here for an and one. 2 of 3 entering this ball game from the free throw line this season. Here's a right-handed dropper. This one rolls in and good. And Javion May gives the Bearkats a 44-23 advantage. And the defense again for Sam Houston coming up, poking this one out. Javion May was down there, and it goes off of a Little Rock player, and Sam Houston will have it right back again. Jaden Ray will inbound under his own rim over to Tristan Ikpe. Inside, Javion May, back-to-back assists, back-to-back shots, and the Bearkats showing it here in the second half. Sam Houston leading 46-23. After back-to-back assists by Tristan Ikpe. Little Rock back over to the left side. And the ball is knocked away here. Alshon Evans will check out of the ball game for Little Rock. Into the game here, or Alshon Evans checks into the game. Here's a pass, turnaround jumper, won't fall. And Savion Flagg bumps it away, goes into the hands of Ipe on the rebound. Ipe up top over to Savion Flagg on the right side. Near the right wing, Ipe trying to go down low. Instead, the pass goes here to DeMarcus Lampley, crossing it over. Now swings it to the right elbow to Ipe. Trying to drive inside the paint, flips it over his left shoulder, back into the hands of Jaden Ray. Savion Flagg trying to zing this one over to the right corner to DeMarcus Lampley, who checked back in, and it goes out of bounds. Good ball movement here, though, by the Cats. Leading 46-23. Just over 17 minutes to go. 3 gone here in the second half. Bearcats leading. Inbound pass goes over to Jaden Ray up top to Ipe. Ipe floats it up looking for the alley-oop. Not there, but the rebound. Here is Jaden Ray. Takes a 3 from the right wing. That shot won't fall. And the rebound goes right back to Little Rock. As goes out of bounds. And boy, Javion May was trying to save that ball, and he goes over the back of a player on the bench for Little Rock there. Javion May trying to save. He goes right over Kevin Hasawi's chair, and luckily nobody there on the sideline hurt. Ball will remain with the Trojans. Inbounding just in front of his own bench is Alshon Evans. Marko Lukic back into the game as Javon Stulich checks out. Little Rock inbounding here. Back into the backcourt is C.J. White with the left-handed dribble. Crosses over to his right hand. High screen by Marek. Still has the ball. Pass. Right corner 3. Off the front of the rim. No good for D'Antoni Gordon, but the offensive rebound, Alshon Evans. Trying to feed this one down low into the hands of Marek. Marek guarded by Ipe. He spins around him. Has the separation. Shot's not there, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Tristan Ipe with his 3rd personal and the 2nd team foul here in this second half of play. Tristan Ipe picking up the foul. Again, 46-23 as we're just over 16 minutes to go here in the first half. Marich set here for the free throw attempts. First one on the way, bounces out, won't fall for Marich. Tristan Ipe and Javion May will check out of the game. Checking back in is Kean Scroggins and Damon Nicholas Jr. So it's Savion Flagg, Lampley down in the keys. On that right keys is Kean Scroggins, Damon Nicholas Jr., and Jaden Ray standing out behind the free throw shooter, Marich. Been saying Marek, I apologize, it's Marich. Bends his knees, left-handed free throw shot, won't fall, missed both of them. Savion Flagg hauls it in. Here is the Bearcats quickly up top over to Damon Nicholas Jr., high screen by Kean Scroggins. Nicholas holds on to it, back over to Jaden Ray. Now at the top of the 3 is Savion Flagg. Passes this one over to Scroggins on the right wing. Back over to Flagg. He'll take a 3. This one good. Raise the flag. Savion Flagg has nailed it from downtown, and the Bearcats lead 49-23. Sam Houston on an 8-0 run here. 17-4 run over the last 7:36 going back to the first half. Little Rock back with it. Here's a pass and a shot from baseline, but a double dribble and a turnover. As Alshon Evans was trying to find separation, but he carried the ball, and he turns it over. Dante Powers back into the ball game as Savion Flagg will inbound to him. Jaden Ray heads over to the bench. Powers brings it into the front court from left to right on the far side. Working a right-handed dribble. Trying to fend off his defender, Alshon Evans. Up top over to Kean Scroggins. Came up top to help. Kean picks up the rebound. Picks up the ball, rather. Bounce pass goes down to DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley, bounce pass over to Nicholas Jr. He wants to work inside. Throws this one up right side with a hand in his face. The shot's not there. Kean Scroggins trying to pop it up. It won't fall. And the rebound goes back over to C.J. White. Quickly, he'll take a left wing 3 off the back of the rim. No good. And Marich trying to pull that one down, and Kean Scroggins went over the top. I believe it's going to be on him. If so, that's his 2nd personal and the 3rd team foul. Yep, it was Kean Scroggins and the 3rd team foul. We'll step aside. We'll take a 60-second media timeout. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Little Rock in the Jacksonville Classic 49-23. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Sam Houston Bearkats are national champions. Don't miss the excitement of Bearcat football. Season tickets and single game seats still available. Call the Bearcat ticket office at 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearcat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp from Jacksonville, Florida, in the Fabletics Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston leading Little Rock 49-23, 15:43 remaining in this ball game. Sam Houston can hold on here. They will play at 1:30 tomorrow. We'll have that call right back on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. How about for Sam Houston, going back over the last 6 minutes, 19 seconds on a 15-4 run. And good this afternoon to see DeMarcus Lampley, 5 of 12. Savion Flagg has finally started to pick up steam now. He struggled early in that first half, but now 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from downtown. He has played in 18 minutes. Lampley in 19 minutes has 13 points. So that is your two scores in double digits for your Bearcats. Sam Houston shot only 40% in the first half, but coming out strong here in the second half. 6 of 10 from the field. They are 3 of 5 from downtown and 1 of 1 from a free throw line. 5 fouls, though, here so far in this second half. So they're going to have to watch that, as the whistle will get us back into play again. 49-23. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Little Rock, the Trojans. 15:43 to go here in the second half. I want to remind you that Bearcat fan text line is open, 512-522-9105. Let us know where you're listening from. We'll get to those as this game goes along. Inbounding the ball here is Little Rock on their own side of the court on that left side. Quick pass goes inside to Rixx. He'll put up a shot. It's not there, but a foul and a whistle quickly against Sam Houston. And, boy, that's going to be against Kean Scroggins. That is already his third personal. It's actually the fourth team foul now for Sam Houston. So Nikola Rixx here at the free throw line. Rixx so far in this game, 2 of 6 from free throws. He'll take a couple of bounces here. Bends his knees, left-handed free throw on its way, and no good. Kean Scroggins heads back over to the bench, and Kuba Kurwowski checking in for Sam Houston. So it is Kuba Kurwowski, Nicholas Jr., Flagg, and Lampley in the keys for Sam Houston. And back behind the arc is Dante Powers. Rixx missed the first one, bends his knees, second free throw. This one is good. 49-24. Sam Houston leading. The Bearcats will now bring it from left to right. Powers gets it knocked away by Rixx. He's able to hold on to it on the right wing. Crossover dribble behind the back. He'll take a jumper. Long two. This one off the front of the rim. Nicholas Jr. has the rebound. Over to Savion Flagg on the right wing. Holds his head above his hands. Now takes a dribble behind the back. Trying to work this one inside. Flipping it around. He'll find Nicholas Jr. Wide open three from the corner. Rims in and good. Nicholas Jr. from downtown. And the Bearcats leading 52-24. Boy, Sam Houston needed to shoot hot. They're doing it here in this second half. Their largest lead of the ball game now for the Bearcats. 52-24. Little Rock back with it on the left side. It is Lukic. On the left wing, Asawi. Back down low to Rixx, and we may have a foul here against Kuba Kurwowski inside the circle in the paint. He'll raise his right hand. A little pushing foul. It is the first personal for the 7'2" senior center out of Warsaw, Poland, Kuba Kurwowski. 5 team fouls, not in the act of shooting. Little Rock will inbound here. Quick pass goes inside to Lukic. Turnaround jumper. This one partially blocked by Powers, and a whistle and a foul. And a quick foul it is. It's going to go against Dante Powers. That's the third personal for Dante Powers and the sixth team foul. And with 14 minutes to go, Bearkats almost forcing Little Rock into the bonus now with 6 team fouls. Marco Lukic at the line here to shoot the free throw. Bends his knees. First one on the way. This one good for Marco Lukic. 5 of 8 entering this game from the charity stripe at 63%. Javion May will check back into the game for Sam Houston. Lukic about to take another one here. So he'll take a deep breath, puts a couple of dribbles down on the floor with his right hand, bends his knees. The free throw, this one also good, makes both of them. So it is 52 to 26. Sam Houston quickly back over to the right side. Dante Powers near the half-court logo, now to the right wing up top. Straight away from the three-point line is Kowalski. He'll find Dante Powers near the right corner. Double team, trying to work from the baseline, throws it away, and it's a turnover. Goes right in the hands of C.J. White. He'll go 1-on-2, left side, and no, it's a offensive foul as the Bearkats taking the charge. Great job on that play. I believe it was Savion Flagg taking the charge. It's only the second team foul of the second half by the Trojans. Bearkats 52-26, back over to the right side. 13:50 to go here in the second half. Javion May flips it down. Kowalski has the separation, but got trapped at the last moment. Flipped it over to Nicholas Jr. He'll find May left wing. May back over to Dante Powers. And Powers traveled with it. Clock was winding down. He was trying to whip off a couple of the defenders there on that right wing. And just a little too much there as he carried it and traveled. 52-26, Sam Houston up front. 13:30 to go here in Jacksonville. C.J. White brings it into the front court, into the hands of Basavic. He'll drop this one off over to Stulic. Stulic back over right wing to Lukic. Lukic guarded by Javion May, now at the top of the three-point line. C.J. White, he'll take a short jumper from the left elbow. That shot won't fall. Rebound Javion May. May in the backcourt all alone. He'll move it quickly into the front court from left to right. The top of the three-point line, left-handed dribble, quick pass goes over to Nicholas Jr. on that left wing. Kowalski was calling for it down there, and he'll get it just at the top of the free throw line. Doesn't have position here. He'll flip this one under his hand. Jaron Cook from the right side. The shot won't fall. Kowalski pops it away out of bounds, and Dante Powers was trying to track it down, couldn't get there as there were seats in front of him as well as a railing there in front of the crowd, and not able to save that one. It goes out of bounds. Good effort, though, by Dante Powers. And Little Rock will inbound this ball on the right side, moving from right to left. Trailing 52-26, Sam Houston in control. C.J. White into the front court. Pass over from the right corner. It is Basavic. He'll hand this one off back up top to Lukic. He'll take a long three-pointer straight away and rims it home. Lukic there with a three-pointer. The Bearkats leading 52-29. With about 13 to go here in the second half. Time moving a little bit slow here. Here's Dante Powers, right side, flips it up, left side, and one. Off the glass, Dante Powers coming alive for the Bearkats. Great move down there by Dante Powers. He'll be rewarded for his efforts, and he'll go to the line for an and-one opportunity. Dante Powers has not taken a free throw this season. So his first free throw of the season coming up here. He's played in all 3 games, and he'll try to get on the stat sheet. We'll see if he can go 100% this season. Here's his knees, right-handed free throw, good. Dante Powers gives the Bearkats more of an advantage here, now leading 55-29. And here's a foul back the other way. Dante Powers quickly picking up his 4th, and that's the 7th team foul for Little Rock. 55-29. Sam Houston leading. Little Rock at the line here in the bonus. D'Antoni Gordon at the line to shoot the free throws. Jaron Cook back into the game for Sam Houston. Damon Nicholas Jr. out there alongside Kuba Kowalski and Javion May. Here is the first, and it's good. It's actually Marco Lukic with the free throw. Made the first one. He'll be rewarded. Has a second one coming up. 55-30, Sam Houston. Next free throw on its way. This one good as well. 12:42 to go here in the ballgame. 55-31, Sam Houston leading. Moving the ball from left to right is Jaden Ray in the backcourt. Crosses the Jacksonville Classic logo at the half-court stripe. Quick pass goes over. Jaron Cook, right corner three. Cook, light it up, baby. Jaron Cook from downtown. And he's nailed the three-pointer. 58-31 after Jaron Cook finds life from downtown. Little Rock back on the left side. Lukic inside and a foul here. He'll go to the line shooting two. See if that was on Jaron Cook, who just hit that three just moments ago. No, it's Damon Nicholas Jr., his third. And they're going to say it was not in the act of shooting. A 1-and-1 coming up here. 18 fouls for Sam Houston. So Lukic at the line. Take a couple of dribbles, bends his knees, trying to make the one on the front end, and he does. He'll get another opportunity coming up here. It's 58-32, Sam Houston. It's a substitution here. Damon Nicholas Jr. will head over to the bench. Checking back in is Savion Flagg. Flagg and Lampley, the two players for Sam Houston in double digits. As Flagg has 15, Lampley has 13. Here's Lukic trying to make the next free throw. This one on its way, good as well. 58-33. Little Rock, though, despite the free throws, have only made one of their last 6 shots. Javion May, 3 of his last 4. He's on the court. Here's Jaden Ray over to May. Now back into the hands of Jaron Cook on the right wing. He'll pop this one over to Savion Flagg. He'll float it from the left key off the back of the iron. Not there. Kowalski with the rebound. Up top to Jaden Ray. Bearkats get another opportunity here. Kowalski on a pick and roll. He puts it up off the right side. Good for Kuba Kowalski. Great ball movement there. And the assist, and Kowalski able to find pay dirt. It's 60-33. Bearkats leading with 11:40 to go in the game. Back over to Lukic on the left wing, guarded by Jaron Cook. He'll throw it over his right shoulder into the hands of Basavic. Back up top, back the ball goes to Andrić. Here is Basavic off the left side. Kowalski guarding him. Shot's not there. Rebound Kowalski. Bearkats on the near side from left to right. Jaden Ray trying to turn on the speed. He'll pick it up, drops it off. Savion Flagg, turnaround jumper won't fall. He's fouled though just outside the circle, and Flagg will go to the line shooting two. And that will take us to a media timeout. 60-33. Sam Houston leading with 11:15 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Push Medical Services in Huntsville provides personalized, high-quality health care to meet your individual needs. Health concerns? Need to see a doctor? Heart issues? Need a vaccine? Dr. Henry Burkholder of Push Medical Services strives to address all of your health concerns. Most major health plans are accepted, as well as cash pay. Push Medical Services provides the most affordable care. Don't neglect health concerns. Visit Push Medical Services. For more information, visit pushmedical.org. That's pushmedical.org.
The Bearcat Pavilion at Bowers Stadium is a new and exciting place to enjoy Bearcat football. Fans will find Smokin' Sammy's Barbecue, sodas, beer and wine, and a number of other food options from atop the southwest corner overlooking all of the action at Bowers Stadium. Bearcat Pavilion can be reserved on game days for pregame and or postgame private functions and may also be reserved for private events throughout the year. For more information about Bearcat Pavilion at Bowers Stadium, call 936-294-2701.
60-33, Sam Houston men's basketball leading the Trojans of Little Rock in the Jacksonville Classic, live from Jacksonville, Florida. Sam Houston, boy, they're getting close here to a 30-point advantage, leading right now by 27. Much better shooting night tonight, 24 of 55, 43% from the field. And how about this? 10 of 24 from downtown. It's been the three-point show from Savion Flagg to Marcus Lampley and Jaron Cook so far in this game. Dante Powers got in the action also alongside Damon Nicholas Jr. earlier. We'll get back at it here as Savion Flagg at the line after he was fouled moments ago. He'll bend his knees. Right-handed free throw shot. Good at the bottom of the net for the Texas A&M graduate transfer. 61-33. 28-point advantage now for the Cats. Jaron Cook on the court. Javion May, Cooper Kowalski. Here's a second free throw. Savion Flagg made both of them. That's the confidence builder, young man, that you've got to have. 29-point advantage. Little Rock trailing 62-33. Got it back over on the left side of the court. Marco Andrik, who checked in moments ago, goes up top to Lukic. Lukic over the right wing. Maric. Maric has it guarded by Kowalski there near that right wing. Takes a left-handed dribble. Handoff pass goes to Andrik. He'll take a three. The shot nowhere close. The rebound to Javion May off the left side. Here comes Jaden Ray quickly. The speed, the guns. Kowalski right side tried to slam it down, and the shot wasn't there. Surprised there was no foul. He got his hands hit. They didn't call it. The ball right back to the Trojans. Trying to go inside. Flips this one up on a little scoop and hoop, and it won't fall. The rebound to Kowalski. Here comes Javion May on the far side from left to right. Near the left wing now. Kowalski quickly set the high screen. Here's Savion Flagg. Lags inside. Shot's not there. Kowalski trying to put it up off the right side. He's fouled, though. He'll go to the line, shooting two. Great effort running inside by Savion Flagg, and Kowalski at the line here to shoot two. He is 1 for 3 from the charity stripe this season. Kowalski has played in all 3 games. The 7'2" senior center out of Warsaw, Poland. Kuba takes several dribbles, bends his knees, right-handed free throw shot, rattles in and out, won't fall. Kowalski set for a second one here. He'll bend his knees again. Here's the free throw shot. This one won't fall either. It goes off the front of the rim, and the rebound by Osawe. On the far side, from right to left, Little Rock bringing it over. Left corner three. This shot up. No good there for Little Rock. Here's the next shot from the left wing. That three-pointer no good by Lukic, and the rebound, Javion May. Quickly to Kowalski. Now over to Jaden Ray on the right wing. Ray, left-handed dribble, swings it up. Kowalski. He'll drop this one over to Javion May for three. Rolls in and out. Rebound goes back to Little Rock into the hands of Andrik. Andrik, he'll find a wide-open teammate, Maric, and he slams it home. 62-35. Bearkats in the lead. 8:30 to go here in the ball game. Jaden Ray, boy, turn on those speed, and couldn't finish the shot though off the left side. Here's Savion Flagg off the right side. With a couple of rebound opportunities, the ball won't go in. The ball eventually goes out of bounds off of Sam Houston. Good effort there by Savion Flagg, but he just couldn't haul it in. And Kuba Kowalski will head over to the bench, getting a high five from his teammates, including Kean Scroggins, Dante Powers. Inbound pass here for Little Rock. Moving it from right to left. It is Marco Andrik. Guarded up top by Jaden Ray. Bounce pass goes down to Maric. Maric from the left hand. He'll drop this one off to Andrik, who went behind him. Andrik down on the baseline. Finds Lukic. Lukic loses the handle, but he kicks it back to Maric, and he nails it for two. It's a long two-pointer from straight away. 62-37. Bearkats leading. However, Sam Houston only making one of their last 9 shots, while Little Rock has made 4 of their last 5. Sam Houston, a little bit of a dry spell here. Here's Lampley, who checked back in off the right side, not strong enough. Ipe with the rebound. He'll find Jaden Ray for 3. Yes, Jaden Ray from downtown on the left wing. And the Bearcats back up 65-37. They've been up, but adding a little more juice to that score. 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Pass goes down low off the left side. That shot is good. Good feed down to Maric. 65-39. Sam Houston. Jaden Ray in the backcourt, all alone. Brings it into the front court across center court stripe. The left-handed dribble now to his right hand. Bounce pass down to Ipe. Ipe at the top of the three. Quick chest pass goes over the left wing to Javion May. Now Savion Flagg at the top. Guarded by Maric. Long NBA three. That's an air ball. Javion May saves it. Here's a three from the corner. Won't fall for DeMarcus Lampley. And back the other way. Here comes Little Rock. One-on-one right side. Shot is good on that play. Let's see if that was Osawe. Osawe able to drop that one in. 65-41. And Coach Hooten not happy. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment. 65-41. Bearkats leading. Tickets with 7:48 to go in the game from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
65-41, Sam Houston men's basketball in control at the Jacksonville Classic in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us. Actually in the middle of a media timeout, but we'll keep things right here. Again, Sam Houston closing in at one point, almost leading by 30. Their largest lead was at the 9:56 mark when they led 62-33. 65-41 now with 7:35 to go here in the second half. Bearkats' Jaden Ray almost in double digits now. He's got 9 points, 4 of 7 from the field. Bearkats 25 of 61 as they are shooting 10 of 24 in the second half, 41%. They shot 15 of 37 in the first. That three-point line has been favorable to him in this ballgame. 5 of 11 in the second half of play. They're 11 of 27 overall, shooting just under 41%. But not getting to the line a heck of a lot again here this afternoon. Only 4 of 8 from the free throw line. And the only player that's even remotely in foul trouble, well, he's got 4, so one more. Dante Powers got to be careful here. He's got 4 fouls. One more would put him out of the game. Next behind him is Damon Nicholas Jr. with 3. C.J. White back the other way for Arkansas with 4. We'll get back into action here as the Bearkats have it. Again, leading 65-41. Jaden Ray has it. The Bearkats on the right side. It's Tristan Ipe trying to back down his defender. Throws this one over his left shoulder, and the ball goes out of bounds. It was poked away. Marich may have been down there, so the Bearkats will hold on to it. Isaiah Palmero checking back into the game for Little Rock. And Sam Houston's Jaden Ray will inbound under his own basket on the left side. Ken Scroggins stands up for a moment. I thought maybe he was heading over to the scores table. That's not the case. And for whatever reason, we're going to go to a media timeout. So we'll take it with them on this one. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Bearkats leading 65-41. 7:34 to go in Jacksonville. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Push Medical Services in Huntsville provides personalized, high-quality health care to meet your individual needs. Health concerns? Need to see a doctor? Heart issues? Need a vaccine? Dr. Henry Burkholder of Push Medical Services strives to address all of your health concerns. Most major health plans are accepted, as well as cash pay. Push Medical Services provides the most affordable care. Don't neglect health concerns. Visit Push Medical Services. For more information, visit pushmedical.org. That's pushmedical.org.
Many family celebrations occur during the holidays, with plenty of memories being made then too. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Because we are a family-owned business, we can be counted on to help you plan your family members' perfect celebration of life. We have planned and arranged thousands of services. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to recognize a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
65-41, 7:34 to go here in the ballgame from the Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Little Rock. However, Sam Houston scoreless over the last 2 minutes. They've only made one of their last 10 shots and one of their last 5 from downtown. On the flip side, Little Rock is on a 4-0 run and making 3 of their last 4 shots. Bearkats set to inbound here. Jaden Ray up top over to Marcus Lampley on the left wing. Bounce pass goes back to Jaden Ray at the top. High screen Ipe trying to pick and roll down inside. Pass goes over Javion May for 3 from the right wing. That shot's not there. The ball goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Ipe or Savion Flagg and go right back to Little Rock. 65-41. Under 7 minutes to go here in Jacksonville, Florida. Marco Andrik has it on the left side for the Trojans to Rixx. Guarded by Ipe. Rixx over to Palmero. Palmero backpedals from the free throw line, now from the right elbow. Trying to drive inside, and Javion May called for a foul there. Palmero was going inside. So Javion May picking up the foul. That is his third personal and the 9th team foul for the Bearcats. Isaiah Palmero at the line here. He'll put up a free throw from the right hand. That one falls for Palmero, 65-42. Tristan Ipe on the court, Lampley, Savion Flagg, Ipe. Mentioned Javon May and Jaden Ray. Makes the second one as well, 65-43. Bearcats bring it into the front court on the far side from left to right. Jaden Ray guarded by Palmero. Quick right-handed bounce pass off the court goes to Tristan Ipe. Now the right wing, Savion Flagg. Flagg trying to work inside. Flows this one up. The shot not there. He's fouled, and Savion Flagg will go to the line shooting two. We'll see if that one's on Marco Andrik. He was kind of holding his hands in the air. So Marco Andrik with his first personal, the 16th foul. Savion Flagg at the line here to shoot the free throws. Made his last two. This one on its way. This one no good. As Javion May will head back over to the Bearcats bench. Checking back in for him, Dante Powers. Javion May 7 points in this ball game. Dante Powers was 6. Flagg missed the first free throw. Here's the next one. Missed both of them. Rebound into the hands of Osawe. Andrik has it on the left side. 65-43, his team trailing. Over the left corner, Palmero trying to drive it on the baseline. Good defense there by Dante Powers, saying you're not going to get through me. Quick right-handed pass. Bounce goes over up top to Rixx, and the ball goes out of bounds. Knocked out of there. Tristan Ipe holding his hands up. Now they're going to call him for a foul. Wow. So Tristan Ipe picking up his 4th personal, and that is now the 10th team foul. And so 2 free throws coming up. Little Rock will shoot 2 the rest of the way, trailing 65-43, under 6 minutes to go here in Jacksonville. Rixx takes a deep breath on the left side, bends his knees, left-handed spinning free throw, rattles home, bounced off the back and then to the front and dropped in. As Ipe will head back over to the bench, checking back into the ball game for Sam Houston is Kian Scroggins. Rixx steps back up to the line. Once again, shrugs his shoulder, bends down, takes 3 dribbles, right-handed free, actually left-handed free throw. This one good at the bottom of the net. So it's 65-44 after he splits the pair. So Besovic will check back into the ball game for the Trojans as Rixx will head over to the bench. Savion Flagg inbounding to Jaden Ray. Jaden all alone in the backcourt, brings it across from left to right. The left-handed dribble now puts it into his right hand. Quick pass goes over to Dante Powers on the left wing, down to Kian Scroggins. Scroggins back up over left wing. Savion Flagg double teamed, and there's a whistle there, and it went out of bounds off of Little Rock. Besovic. Good job there by Savion Flagg. He threw it off of him. Marcus Lampley will inbound. 19 on the shot clock. Quick left-handed chest pass goes to Savion Flagg. Right wing to Jaden Ray. Trying to work in between 2 defenders. Splits it. Drops it off. Kian Scroggins. Good. Beautiful feed there by Javion May down to Kian Scroggins, and the Bearcats leading 67-44. Little Rock has it back on the left side. It is Osawe. He'll hand this one off over to Lukic. Lukic putting a little shake and bake onto Marcus Lampley. Now drives inside. The ball stripped away by Lampley, and it goes out of bounds off Lampley. The ball will stay with the Trojans with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 5:51 to go here in the second half in the final frame. 67-44. 10 seconds on that shot clock for Little Rock. They'll inbound under their own rim. It is Lukic. Quick pass goes over to Palmero on the left baseline. Around the circle, drops it in, and good on Dante Powers. So 67-47. Bearcats leading by 20. Jaden Ray will bring it from left to right. Crosses the timeline at midcourt. Right-handed pass. DeMarcus over to Dante Powers. Actually now back to Jaden Ray on the left wing. Ray, quick up top. Lampley steps inside. Drops this one down. Scroggins slams it home on the feed from DeMarcus Lampley. Another assist by Sam Houston. This time it was DeMarcus Lampley to Kean Scroggins. The Bearcats leading 69-47. Quickly back the other way is Little Rock. Up top, Palmero with 12 on the shot clock. Scroggins trying to arm wrestle his way on this one, and a foul's going to be called here against Sam Houston. Savion Flagg holding up his hand. He wants that one to be called on him. 11. Yes, Savion Flagg, that's only his second personal, but the Trojans already in the double bonus. They'll shoot two here. Palmero at the line to shoot two. First free throw on its way. Rattles in and out, no good. Bearcats have led by as many as 29. Currently here by 22 as this game winding down. Palmero takes the second free throw. This one is good. He splits the pair, 69-48. So Savion Flagg will head back over to the bench. Checking back in is the 6'4" freshman guard, Damon Nicholas Jr. Savion Flagg with 17 points. He'll head back over to the bench. Nicholas Jr. with that one three-pointer. He's 1 for 3 from the field. One of those was that three-pointer. Kean Scroggins has it up top for the Cats. Drops this one over to Nicholas Jr. Working inside. Pass over. Jaden Ray from downtown. Yes, good from the corner for Jaden Ray. And it is 72-48. Little Rock back over on the left side. Long two-point shot from straight away is no good for Vasovic. And Sam Houston back with it on the far side, left to right. Dante Powers, Jaden Ray again from downtown. This time won't fall. And the rebound falls into the head of Vasovic. Marco Andrick has it, moving from right to left. Kean Scroggins on the high defensive set. Palmero takes a long jumper from about 15 on that left wing, and it drops in and good. 72-50. With 4 minutes to go here in the game. Jaden Ray into the front court, guarded by Isaiah Palmero. Over to Kean Scroggins, back to Ray. This one knocked away. And here comes Osawe, working one-on-one to the right side. Kean Scroggins strips it from him, and it goes out of bounds. Good defense there by Kean Scroggins. And that will take us to a media timeout. We'll take it with them for 90 seconds. 72-50. Sam Houston leading with 3:51 remaining in the game. We'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas. For over 20 years, they do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
72-50, Sam Houston men's basketball leading Little Rock, the Trojans in the Jacksonville Classic. Jacksonville, Florida, I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us this afternoon on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. 3:51 to go in this ballgame. Bearcats have went scoreless over the last 2 minutes. Little Rock on a 5-0 run during that time frame. Inbounding here are the Trojans. Ball will go up top over to Chris Walker. Actually, that's not Walker, it's Lukic. Back over to Basavic. Basavic, left-handed dribble, back top goes Ondrick. Ondrick over to the right corner, three. This one is good in the hands of Dante Powers. Lukic for three. Again, Dante Powers was right on him. 72-53. Kowalski has it on that left wing. Trying to hand it off over to Dante Powers. Powers has it for the Bearcats. Guarded by Palmero. Quick chest pass down to Nicholas Jr. Kowalski trying to go down low instead. Here is a shot by Sam Houston's Jaron Grant, who checked in moments ago. He's the freshman guard. That three-pointer is missed. Grant on the defense here on Ondrick, and the ball goes out of bounds. The officials are talking this one over. They're going to say that it went off of Jaron Grant. Good defense there by that freshman guard. One of the new faces on the team this year. Jaron Grant out of Pittsburgh, Kansas. Pittsburgh High School, 155 pounds. Again, the freshman. Little Rock will inbound this one. Trailing 72-53. Back up top. The ball goes into the hands of Ondrick. Jaron Grant, nice defense here as he's working around the screen, not giving Ondrick any opportunity. Ondrick now tries to go in, throws up an awkward shot as he struggled to get that one up, and it goes out of bounds. Unfortunately, though, it goes right off of Sam Houston, so once again, Little Rock will retain possession. They're trailing 72-53. Just under 3 minutes to go here in this ball game. Martha Woodley joining us in the booth. Cassie Kroll, Adolph Munoz, my beautiful fiance Bridget Brennan, Wayne Norman, Kathy Duke, Paul Ortega, thank you for joining us. Here's the inbound pass, and the shot off the left side is good for Lukic. Lukic finding a little bit of life here for this Trojan team. 72-55, Sam Houston back with it. The ball is poked around, Jaron Grant holding on to it though. Here's Jaron Cook from the left wing. Rolls in and out, won't fall for Cook. Rebound, Isaiah Palmero. Palmero quickly wanting to run from right to left. Cook guarding him. Here's a three from the right wing. This one off the front of the rim, no good. And into the hands of Nicholas Jr. 72-55, Bearcats leading. Pass goes to Jaron Grant. He'll zing this one over to the left corner. It's Dante Powers. Yes, for Dante Powers from downtown. So Powers burying the three-pointer. Bearcats extend it back to a 20-point advantage, 75-55. And back the other way, the ball goes out of bounds off of Little Rock. Sam Houston back with it here. Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Jaron Grant. High screen, Kowalski. Grant flips it up off the left side, too soft. A rebound by Basavic. Here comes the Trojans. Quick pass off the left side. That shot is good to Basavic. Actually, it was Lukic. 75-57. Bearcats going to win this one here. Jaron Grant has it. Pass up top to Kowalski. About a minute to go in this ball game. The ball was knocked around. Damon Nicholas Jr. loses the handle, holds on to it, goes back to Javion Flag. And here comes inside the paint. That shot won't fall for Jaron Grant, but a foul is called. And that was, it was Stulic, Javon Stulic, his second, the seventh team foul. Bearcats in the bonus now. So 1-1 here. Jaron Grant was not in the act of shooting. Only 1 of 2 from the free throw line this early season in 3 games, or 2 games actually. Bends his knees. First one is good. Jaron Grant, the freshman, he'll get another opportunity. Coach Hooten down on the sideline clapping. So the second free throw coming up here for Jaron Grant for the Cats after he made the first one. Here's the second one. This one falls as well. Back to a 20-point Sam Houston advantage. As we're down below 1 minute to go here in the ballgame. Kevin Martina will check in for the first time this afternoon. He's the 6'7" freshman forward for Sam Houston. Good to see that young man out there as well. Floater here off the right side, won't fall. Dante Powers has it for the Bearcats on the right side, loses the handle, able to hold on to it though on the left wing. Quick right-handed pass all the way across court. Damon Nicholas Jr. for 3. Rolls in and out, no good. Martina not able to hold on to the rebound, and here comes Little Rock from right to left. Over to the left corner, Osawe, and a blocking foul called against Dante Powers with 39 seconds to go in the game. 77-57 at the line here, though. I believe it is Kevin Osawe. Dante Powers will foul out of the ball game. Not a bad afternoon for Dante Powers. 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown. Here's Osawe on the first free throw, makes this one. Both the teams emptying their benches now. Here's the second free throw. This one good as well, so Osawe makes both of them. 77-59. Bearkats in the backcourt. Moves it into the front court. They'll have to shoot one here. They can't hold. Back over to Nicholas Jr., down to Kowalski. Kowalski from the baseline. Throws this one over to Jaron Cook. Up top, Javon Grant. Here's Nicholas Jr. from three. This one off the front of the rim won't fall. And the shot clock is off, and we're winding down here. Final shot will go to Little Rock. Bearkats will be victorious here. The shot is stripped by Javon Grant, and the Bearkats can hold it in the backcourt as we wind down here from Jacksonville. That's your final, 77-59. Sam Houston victorious here in their first game of the Jacksonville Classic. We'll step aside, we'll take an extended break, and when we come back, we'll go to postgame. Stay with us, friends. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
The Bearcat Pavilion at Bauer Stadium is a new and exciting place to enjoy Bearcat football. Fans will find Smokin' Sammy's Barbecue, sodas, beer and wine, and a number of other food options from atop the southwest corner overlooking all of the action at Bauer Stadium. Bearcat Pavilion can be reserved on game days for pregame and or postgame private functions and may also be reserved for private events throughout the year. For more information about Bearcat Pavilion at Bauer Stadium, call 936-294-2701.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearcat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearcat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearcat Course in Huntsville.
Sam Houston Bearcats are national champions. Don't miss the excitement of Bearcat football. Season tickets and single game seats still available. Call the Bearcat ticket office at 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wiesner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wiesner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wiesner Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network present the Bearcat Basketball Post-Game Show. Now for an in-depth analysis of tonight's game, let's return courtside with Rob Hipp.
Back here from Jacksonville, Florida in the Jacksonville Classic. Sam Houston victorious this afternoon, 77-59 over the Little Rock Trojans. Want to welcome everybody back in, and thanks for joining us for this one as Sam Houston. We'll know more a little bit later. Make sure to follow the KSAM Sports Facebook page where you'll be able to keep up to date with the next game. It will be either tomorrow at 1:30 or 11:30 a.m. We'll have to await the final in the previous matchup to see who Sam Houston will face. But in this one, we'll quickly go over some of those exciting plays in the second half for Sam Houston.
And a left-handed dribble now to his right hand on the near side from left to right. Goes up top over to Savion Flagg, way up over the heads, back over to Jaden Ray. Bounce pass down low to Ipe. Ipe, he'll find May. Right side, yes, and one. Oh, baby, what an assist by Tristan Ipe down to Javion May, and the Bearkats with an and one opportunity.
Javion May finished with 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field in this ball game. That was one of his plays. Here's some more action.
And it goes off of a Little Rock player, and Sam Houston will have it right back again. Jaden Ray will inbound under his own rim over to Tristan Ipe. Inside, Javion May, back-to-back assists, back-to-back shots, and the Bearkats showing it here in the second half.
Talk about Javion May in the game that he had 3 of 6, 7 points. It was back-to-back assist courtesy of Jaden Ray, who had 12 points. He finished 5 for 9 in this ball game.
52-29. With about 13 to go here in the second half. Time moving a little bit slow here. Here's Dante Powers, right side, flips it up, left side, and one. Off the glass, Dante Powers coming alive for the Bearkats.
Dante Powers finished with 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown. He was 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. Again, Dante Powers.
55-31, Sam Houston leading. Moving the ball from left to right is Jaden Ray in the backcourt. Crosses the Jacksonville Classic logo at the half-court stripe. Quick pass goes over Jaron Cook, right corner three. Cook, light it up, baby. Jaron Cook from downtown, and he's nailed the three-pointer.
Jaron Cook finished with 8 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from that three-point line. By the way, Bearkats jacked up 13 of 35 from three-point land in this game.
Vasovic, good job there by Savion Flagg. He threw it off of him. Marcus Lampley will inbound, 19 on the shot clock. Quick left-handed chest pass goes to Savion Flagg. Right wing to Jaden Ray. Trying to work in between two defenders. Splits it. Drops it off. Kean Scroggins. Good.
Kean Scroggins finished 2 of 2 from the field. 4 points after that basket in the second half. He had 3 fouls. 1 turnover for Kean Scroggins. He is going to continue to be a force for this Sam Houston team.
Bring it from left to right. Crosses the timeline at midcourt. Right-handed pass. DeMarcus over to Dante Powers. Actually now back to Jaden Ray on the left wing. Ray, quick up top, Lampley steps inside, drops this one down. Scroggins slams it home on the feed from DeMarcus Lampley.
DeMarcus Lampley with the assist on that play, and again mentioning Kean Scroggins with 4 points. That was the final for him, the final shot. He had those 4 points off of that DeMarcus Lampley setup that allowed Kean Scroggins to slam it home. And here's one final play from that second half.
Romero quickly wanting to run from right to left. Cook guarding him. Here's a three from the right wing. This one off the front of the rim, no good. And into the hands of Nicholas Jr. 72-55, Bearkats leading. Pass goes to Javon Grant. He'll zing this one over to the left corner. It's Dante Powers. Yes, for Dante Powers from downtown.
Dante Powers finishing this ball game with 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point land. The leading scorer was Savion Flagg, 17 points, 6 of 18 from the field, and 3 of 9 from three-point land. We'll step aside and take a brief break. When we come back, we'll look at final overall stats, and we'll sign off. Stay with us, friends, from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Welcome back, friends. Post-game wrap-up as Sam Houston victorious men's basketball over Little Rock. The Trojans 77-59 this afternoon on a Sunday game here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. We talked about Sam Houston, Savion Flagg finishing with 17 points. He was part of 3 players in double digits for the Bearcats. DeMarcus Lampley had 13 in 25 minutes, and Jaden Ray, he provided a spark in this one, 12 points in 28 minutes. Final numbers for Little Rock: 37 rebounds, 9 on the offensive side, 28 defensive rebounds. They had 12 assists, 15 turnovers, 4 blocks, also 5 steals, and they had 22 points down in the paint, 14 total fouls. For Sam Houston, out-rebounding Little Rock, the Bearcats have had another great rebounding game in this one, especially on the offensive side. 43 total rebounds, 17 on that offensive side of the glass. They had 26 defensive rebounds, 19 assists, so a lot better job this afternoon for Sam Houston, dishing that ball, finding open teammates. We talked about Jaden Ray quite a bit, as well as other players, including, Jaden Ray had 4 assists, including Javion May, who had 3 in that ball game. 9 turnovers for Sam Houston. They had 3 blocks, 6 steals, 28 points down in the paint. So again, your final numbers for Sam Houston: 77 points, 29 of 72 from the field, 13 of 35 from three-point land. They were 6 of 12 from the free throw line, 43 total rebounds, 19 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, 22 fouls, and 9 turnovers. For Little Rock, their final numbers with 59 points, 18 of 51 from the field, only shooting 35%, 4 of 18 from downtown. They were 19 of 26 from the free throw line, 37 rebounds, 12 assists, 5 steals, 4 blocks, 14 fouls, and 15 turnovers. And that's the way this one ends up. Again, a big thank you to Steve Rixx back at our flagship studios for producing this one. This broadcast has been authorized under rights granted by Sam Houston to Van Wagner. The accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner and Sam Houston Athletics. The executive producers of Sam Houston Basketball is Zach Kaditz. The coordinating producer is Desiree Chambers. And a special thanks to the Sam Houston Athletic Communications Office, including my good friend Cody Stark. Studio operations by K-Sam. And wanted to talk about the next game coming up for Sam Houston Basketball. It will be tomorrow morning at 11:30 or tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 right back here on this station. Make sure to follow the K-Sam Sports Facebook page for more information. For Steve Rixx back at our K-Sam flagship, I'm Rob Hipp, thanking you for joining us and reminding you this afternoon that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good afternoon, and God bless from Huntsville, Texas.
Push Medical Services in Huntsville provides personalized, high-quality health care to meet your individual needs. Health concerns? Need to see a doctor? Heart issues? Need a vaccine? Dr. Henry Burkholder of Push Medical Services strives to address all of your health concerns. Most major health plans are accepted, as well as cash pay. Push Medical Services provides the most affordable care. Don't neglect health concerns. Visit Push Medical Services. For more information, visit pushmedical.org. That's pushmedical.org.
You've been listening to Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. No portion of this game may be rebroadcast without express written consent from Sam Houston State University. Our broadcast partners for 101.7 KSAM. We are the Bearcat Sports Network.